Said the old woman.
Said the old woman.
So I have a question for you. So what are these? What are these things? And what does it mean?
Speech mark.
They're speech marks, right? Speech marks. But the more common word for them is quotation marks. Right? So you should write that down. Quotation marks. And what does quotation marks, what does that mean?
Someone said the word.
It means someone is speaking, right? Someone is speaking, right? So quotation marks means that someone is speaking or talking. So quotation marks means that someone is speaking, right? So on this page, right, it says a horse and rider came galloping. What is galloping? Joanne, do you remember last week you asked me galloping? What's another word for galloping?
Run.
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 Right? Galloping means to run. But it's when a horse runs. Right? So galloping. To gallop. It means to run. But it really talks about a horse. Right? So for example, this is a vocabulary word, new word, right? A horse and rider came galloping up to her, right? So she's sitting at the road, and a horse and a rider come galloping up to her, right? Now, someone is speaking. How far is it to Lhasa? Who is speaking?
Raider.
Is it the boy or is it the old woman?
Raider.
Raider.
It's the rider, it's the boy, right? She's sitting by the road, right? She knows how far it is to Lhasa. The rider doesn't know. So the rider says to her, how far is it to Lhasa? And then, what does she say? She says very far, right? So we know that she's answering, right? These quotation marks means that these people are speaking to each other, right? Very far. And even right here it says, said the old woman, right? Okay, so are there any other words in here that you don't know? Are there any other words in here that you don't know? Or maybe on this page? Oh, let's start at the beginning. Are there any words here that you don't know? Anything that you don't understand? Does everyone understand long ago? What is long ago? A long time ago, right? Many years before. Many years ago, right? So this is a story that's happening way, way, way back, right? Way, way, way back. So long ago. And where is it happening? Where are we? We're in Tibet, right? We're not in Ice Stone, right? The story is not in Ice Stone. The story is not in New York. Where's the story? In Tibet, in the land of Tibet, right? A long time ago, okay? Anything here that you don't understand? Old, do you know old? An old woman. Do you know this word?
Yes.
To sit, right? Past tense is sat. Sat by the road. Do you know by the road? What does that mean?
Close to the road.
Close to the road, right?
Same.
Close to the road. She sat close to the road. And you can see in your page maybe, she's sitting here, and the road is right here, right? She's sitting by the road, near the road, close to the road. And which road is it? The road that goes to where? To the holy city of Lhasa. So we know that this road goes all the way to Lhasa, right? Okay. So if there are any words in these sentences that you don't understand, you should use the Tibetan English Dictionary, okay? When you're reading, underline new vocabulary. Circle new vocabulary, okay? And check the words, okay? And then you want to write them down, okay? So you want to start keeping new vocabulary. Does everyone understand? Yes? Okay, new vocabulary. Okay, so on this next page, yeah, okay. Do we understand this? The first part of this? Yes? Okay, so before we finish, let's read it again together, okay? So, long ago in the land of Tibet, an old woman sat by the road to the holy city of Lhasa. A horse and rider came galloping up to her. Let's all say this word, galloping. Right? Gal, ping. Galloping. Okay, a horse and rider came galloping up to her. Okay, and he says, how far is it to Lhasa? And she says, very far, very far, said the old woman. Said the old woman. Okay. Oh, go ahead. Said the old woman. Okay, good. So this week, I want you to read. I gave everybody pages 3, 4, 5, and 6. Does everyone have these new pages?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Did you get them, Jigme?
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there are a few things I want you to do. Okay, look over here. Number 1.
2.
For homework this week. Okay. Number 1. Underline nouns. Right? Like we did in this page, right? Horse, rider, Lhasa. Right? Page 3, 4, 5, 6. Underline nouns. Number 2. Find new vocabulary. Alright? Vocabulary. New words. Find new vocabulary. Okay? And number 3, practice reading. Practice reading these pages. Okay? Practice reading these pages. And next week, I think the books will be here. So they're ordered, and we're waiting for them to come in. So next week, we'll all have books of our own to read. Okay? So does everyone have this? On your new pages, underline nouns, find new vocabulary, and practice reading. Does anyone have any questions?
No.
No? Dawa?
내신과 CH가 삶이다 그렇지 내신도 내신 반드시 내신과
Oh, yeah.
CH가 아니지
He said the mission. CH says here we call sha or cha.
Oh, so okay, that's a good question. So here this CH sounds like an SH. Shh, machine. Usually CH is ch, but in this word, the CH is shh, machine. Machine. So just say that quick. Machine. Shh, machine. Right, good. That's a great question. And you'll find in a lot of English words, the sounds and the letters change sometimes. So it's just that English is a little crazy. And you have to remember how the words sound, basically. But that's a good question. So that's machine. Machine. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, we're done.
Yeah.
Have a good Friday and a great weekend.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.